Hi, my name is Angie from theWellOiledLife.com, and I'm so excited that you've decided to join me today for my Essential Oils 101 class. In today's class, I hope to tell you what essential oils are, why they work, a little bit how to use them, and I'll introduce you to some great multi-purpose oils. Okay, first I need to give you my obligatory disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, I'm a mom. Anything I say has not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure disease. That being said, I would not use these on my family if I had not done a lot of research and weren't comfortable, but I do have to give you that disclaimer. First, I want to tell you about how I learned about essential oils. I've been using oils for a couple of years now. A trusted friend of mine had introduced me to Thieves Oil, so that's when I decided to kind of learn and study and research and find out about these oils, and I can honestly say they have changed our lives. I would not be using them or sitting here talking to you right now if they hadn't, so I'm really excited that you want to learn more about them today too. Okay, first let's talk about what essential oils are. They are really the lifeblood of a plant. They are the plant's immune system. They help promote healing and protect the plant against anything that comes against it. And when great care is taken in cultivating these plants and distilling the essential oil from their leaves, stems, bark, petals, and all these other plant parts, they can still contain those bioactive compounds that can promote health. There are historic references of using essential oils that go back to 4500 BC. There's over 180 references to essential oils in the Bible, and so these are not a new concept. Essential oils can be used to maintain wellness in the body. They can support healthy skin, hair, muscles, bones, and emotions. They can also support the immune, the respiratory, the digestive, the cardiovascular, the hormonal, and the nervous systems in our bodies. Okay, now you might be asking yourself, why Young Living? Why would I not choose another brand of oils? For me, like I mentioned before, a trusted friend had recommended this brand. But as I began to do more research, I realized that I would have chosen Young Living anyways. Young Living has been in business for over 20 years, and I learned that not all essential oils are created equally. Most oils on the market today are only suitable for things like cosmetics and perfumes. And the thing that makes Young Living oils different is that they actually contain therapeutic properties. So what this means is that Young Living's oils not only smell nice, but they also can offer amazing health benefits. They have a process called seed to seal, and this is where they detail everything from planting the seed to bottling the oil and everything in between. And this ensures the quality of their oils. Other companies, they use things like high heat, high pressure, chemical solvents, synthetics. They use all kinds of things when they're producing their oils. And these harsh processing methods actually destroy the therapeutic value or the therapeutic properties of the oil. So it's extremely important if you are using essential oils for therapeutic purposes to only use an appropriate oil, because using a lesser quality oil is never recommended because it can be extremely toxic. One of the other problems in finding a reputable essential oil is that there are no labeling standards. There actually are no standards when it comes to essential oils, and that's why you really have to know where they're coming from. With labeling in particular, there is no way of knowing the quality of an oil. You don't know if it's a perfume grade or you don't know if it's a therapeutic grade because there are no standards. Somebody can write anything they want to on the outside of a bottle of an oil and it doesn't matter because nobody's regulating it. So even though you might see an oil with a label that says 100% pure essential oil or 100% natural oil, all natural, none of these terms are really regulated. So it can be very deceiving, and you really need to know your company and how your oil is being produced. And like I mentioned, in an inexpensive bottle of oil, the therapeutic values have most likely been destroyed, and so they should never be used for therapeutic purposes. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how to use essential oils. There are 3 ways. You can use Young Living essential oils aromatically, you can use them topically, or you can use them internally. So let's go through each of those a little bit. Aromatically is just breathing the oil in. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can open the bottle of oil and just breathe it in. You could put a drop in your hands and rub them together and inhale that way. Or you could use a diffuser, which is a really awesome option and a great way to get the aromatic benefits. This is Young Living's home diffuser, but basically you just fill it up with a little bit of water and you add your essential oil and turn it on, and it will diffuse into the air, and that's a great way to experience the benefits as well. So the second way is topically, and that just means using them on your skin. So most essential oils need to be diluted with a carrier oil just so they're not, they don't burn your skin. They're extremely potent. So some of them can be used neat, which means undiluted, straight on the skin. But most of them do need to be diluted, and you can tell on the bottle, it will tell you how many drops you should dilute it with of carrier oil. So I use Young Living's V6 oil. I keep it in a little bottle like this. Let's say I was going to dilute it and put it on my skin. It says to dilute 1 drop with 4 drops of carrier. So I would literally put 1 drop of this on my skin or in my palm, and then use my carrier oil and drop like 4 drops in there and rub it together, and then you would just apply it on the area of concern. So a carrier oil is any seed oil. Like I said, Young Living has a V6 blend that I really like, or you could use something like a coconut oil or an olive oil or any other organic seed oil. So again, topically, you just rub it on the area of concern, and that's the second way to use your essential oils. And then the third way is internally. Now, not all Young Living oils can be taken internally. If they can, they will actually have a supplement label on them. And if they do, you can either drop them in some water and some juice and whatever kind of milk you drink and drink it that way. You could drop them under your tongue, or you can put them in a vegetable capsule. And you can get these from Young Living, or the health food store usually has them, but it's literally just a little empty capsule, and you fill it with your oil. I usually add a little carrier like olive oil or something and close it up and swallow it just like a pill. So again, if a Young Living oil can be taken internally, it will have a label. Something to note, most other oils on the market would be toxic to take internally because, like I mentioned in the last portion, they may have synthetics in them, or they have been extracted with chemical solvents. So it's extremely important, if you're going to take it internally, make sure that it is an oil that can be taken internally.
Now, the next question you might be asking yourself is, how in the world will I know which oils to use? And the answer to that question is simple. You'll need a good reference guide. I've listed a few places here that you can check: Life Science Publishing, Abundant Health, and Growing Healthy Homes, but you can even check Amazon. When you have a good reference guide, it will take you from feeling like a beginner oiler to really feeling confident using your oils.
Okay, now I'm going to talk to you about some cautions when using essential oils. So number one, they are oils. So they are oil soluble and not water soluble. So some of the oils are hot and can be hot on your skin. And let's say you did not dilute one of them enough when you put it on. You diluted according to the directions, but your skin still feels a little hot. Don't try to wash it off. Water will repel the oil and will only drive it further into your skin. So rather than trying to wash it off, you would just add more of your carrier oil like we talked about, like your olive oil or coconut or whatever, rub it on top, and that will dilute the oil. So that's number one. Secondly, some oils are photosensitive, which just means they will make your skin extra sensitive if you're out in the sun. So if an oil is photosensitive, you don't want to put it on exposed skin before going outside. And the photosensitive oils will say so on the back of the bottle. A couple of other things: you don't want to ever drop oils directly in your ear canal or directly in your eye. You're going to want to keep all your oils away from heat and light so that they maintain their potency. If an oil is causing discomfort, stop using it or just dilute it like we talked about. And then also, if you are going to drink essential oils, make sure that you use a glass, because some essential oils can actually eat away plastics and petrochemicals, and they're actually pulling the toxins out of the plastic. So just make sure to use a glass cup if you do want to use essential oils in there.
Next, there are some oils that should be used with caution during pregnancy. If you're wanting to use oils on babies, children, and during pregnancy, a good reference guide will have a safety section with information on oils to use with caution during pregnancy, and also with dilution ratios for babies and children. There are even specific books just for pregnancy, babies, and children, but a regular reference guide should also have at least a section on this type of safety information.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a couple of tips when using essential oils. The first is that the feet are always a great spot to use essential oils. They can actually absorb the oils into your body very quickly. In addition, I don't know if you can see this, but there are different spots on the feet that coordinate with the different organs in your body. It's kind of like acupuncture, if you think of that. It's called VitaFlex. And so there's different areas on the feet that can coordinate with different organs, and that just helps to, you can be a little bit more specific when using your oils, putting them, according to organ, or you can just rub them on the bottom of the feet. But it's a great way to get oils into your body, and you typically don't need to dilute when you do that. Secondly, a warm compress can help drive the oils into your skin. So let's say I've put something on my stomach and I want to make sure that oil, gets into my system quickly. If I take a warm wet washcloth and just hold it on, remember oil and water repel, and so that will actually drive the oils into your skin quicker. So that's another tip. Another one is if you're going to take a bath with the essential oils, if you just were to drop the oil in the water, it would just float on the surface of the water. So use something like an Epsom salt and put the oil into the Epsom salt and then disperse that into the water, and that will help the oils get dispersed and stay in the water. So those are just a few tips I have for you. Next, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the sizes that Young Living oils come in. They come in two different sizes. There's a 15 ml and a 5 ml. And the 15 ml bottles have about 250 drops of oil, and the 5 mLs have about 80 drops of oil. So that can kind of help you gauge how long these bottles are going to last. Now that I've kind of gone over all of these things, I want to talk to you about which oils would be great to start with. So Young Living actually offers well over 100 different essential oils. So it can be a little bit intimidating if you're trying to pick out, specific oils to use. And that's why Young Living has their Premium Starter Kit, which is the kit that I recommend hands down.
The Premium Starter Kit comes with 11 multi-purpose essential oils plus a diffuser that you get to choose. You can also see here that it comes with some samples and some sharing information as well. The first oil in the kit is lavender. You can diffuse lavender for a comforting and calming scent. It can help you unwind by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath. Diffuse it for a fresh, clean scent and to eliminate odors. Lavender is a key ingredient in Stress Away and Tranquil, and it can also be added to your favorite body care products. Peppermint is the next oil, and it supports gastrointestinal system comfort and normal digestion. It can promote healthy bowel function and enhance healthy gut function. It helps to maintain the efficiency of the digestive tract and may also support performance during exercise. I love peppermint, and I keep it in my purse and upstairs and downstairs. I love peppermint. It's one of my favorite oils. Frankincense is the next oil. You can diffuse it during meditation or for grounding and purpose. It's useful for massage after activity. It may help smooth the appearance of healthy-looking skin, and it's also a key ingredient in many products, including Boswellia Wrinkle Cream and Brain Power. Lemon is another favorite oil of mine. It contains the naturally occurring constituent limonene. It enhances the flavor of foods and water. It's also a key ingredient in Thieves Essential Oil Blend, Ningxia Red, and Inner Defense. Digize, this is another favorite. It contains peppermint, ginger, and fennel, plus other essential oils. You can add it to a gel capsule and swallow it. You can also add two drops of Digize and a drop of peppermint for a stimulating drink. You can use it with meals to support a wellness regimen. And you can also use it as a dietary supplement in water when you're traveling abroad. Thieves Oil. Most people have heard of Young Living because of Thieves Oil. It's one of their most popular blends. It may help support a healthy respiratory system and contribute to overall wellness when it's taken as a dietary supplement. It can support healthy immune function, and if you can add 1 drop to a cup of warm water as part of a wellness regimen. Stress Away. Stress Away may help combat stresses that can creep into everyday life. It may also help induce relaxation and relieve occasional nervous tension. I love Stress Away. Panaway. This is a best-selling blend containing wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. It can be applied topically after exercise. It supports the appearance of healthy skin coloration. You can also dilute it and apply it to your neck and back for a soothing aromatic experience. RC. RC combines the oils of 3 unique varieties of eucalyptus with other aromatics. You can rub 3 drops on your feet before bedtime or rub it on your chest before exercising to create an uplifting and inspiring aroma. You can also diffuse it to create a comforting aroma. Purification. You can diffuse purification to freshen the air and eliminate odors. This is wonderful for that. You can add it to Epsom salts for a soothing bath. You can also add it to product to moisturize and improve the appearance of healthy-looking skin. It contains citronella, so you can apply it topically to enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free. Copaiba. This can promote wellness. It may be an important part of a healthy daily regimen, and you can also mix it with honey and warm water to create a tea. Those are the 11 oils that typically come in the kit. If Young Living is out of one of those oils, these are the 5 flex oils that may replace any of those oils that I just mentioned. Because Young Living is not willing to compromise on the quality of their oils, if one of the main oils in the Premium Starter Kit is out of stock due to seasonality or unforeseen growing or harvesting issues, you may receive one of these 5 flex oils in place of one of the main oils in the kit. So as a recap, in addition to those 11 multi-purpose oils I told you about and your choice of a diffuser, you'll also be receiving a wholesale membership, which means that you'll save 24% off the cost of retail. There are no strings attached, and there are no minimum monthly purchases. Basically, for your Young Living account to remain active, you simply have to purchase 50 PV worth of product per year, which is equivalent to about $50 before tax and shipping. If you don't, your account will just go inactive.